Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the 2023 top 10s, because we are going to look at my number 6 middleweight in the world right now at 160 pounds, the undefeated WBC middleweight champion, Jermall Charlo. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So Charlo, what a frustrating guy. He entered the year number 2 after a 1.5-year layoff, and then he went almost the entire year not fighting at all in 2023. He would return on the Benavidez Andrade undercard in the co-feature to fight Jose Benavidez Jr., but that was at a catchweight and ended up being a full super middleweight fight. And, so the WBC title wasn't on the line. So he would get a 10-round decision over Benavidez and stay undefeated. And that's how he closed out his year. Now, he said that he wanted to, he still has business, or he's still interested in fighting at 160. So for now, he's still champion, but the WBC is really looking like a joke with this one, because Charlo has not defended his WBC title in 2.5 years, over 2.5 years now. It's almost been 2.5 years. Since June of 2021 was the last time he defended the WBC title. He's been out of action since then, citing, mental issues, mental problems. But 2.5 years, they should have named him the champion emeritus and upgraded the interim champion, Carlos Adames. They haven't done that. And, it's a shame that the WBC is allowing this rule to be bent this badly. It's one thing to allow fighters like Canelo and big name fighters to fight whoever they want. That's one thing, and not have to make mandatories. To a degree, I agree with that. But to not fight at all and still be, declared the WBC champion, I think is a joke. And now that he's fought out of the weight class, I think it's an even bigger joke that they're letting him hold on to the belt. Now, I don't know which direction Charlo's going to go in. I absolutely believe that he is trying to land the Canelo fight in May. That's his goal. I think he wants to fight Canelo. I think Canelo is interested in either Charlo or Jaime Munguia. If Munguia gets past John Ryder, I think he'll fight one of those two guys in May, and ahead of a David Benavidez clash in September. But we don't know for sure what's going to go on. But I think Charlo, if he does not get the Canelo fight, might fight at middleweight again. But who the hell knows? The only reason I have him ranked here at middleweight is because he did come back 1 and 2. Middleweight, well, 3 reasons. Middleweight is so fucking depleted. It needs fighters in the top 10. And also because the WBC has foolishly allowed him to remain the WBC champion. But he's very close to dropping out of my top 10. If he does not fight at middleweight in his next bout, I'm going to drop him out of the top 10 and consider him a super middleweight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just hope the WBC, if he doesn't fight, takes the belt from him. But overall, like I said, he's still undefeated. He's actually 33-0, 22 knockouts. And, I think Charlo, I've always thought he was a good fighter. I never thought he was great. I just want to see him fight, So hopefully, if he doesn't get the Canelo fight, he signs on for somebody else right away and he defends his WBC title. But we'll see what happens. I'm predicting that he does not return to the middleweight division, and I don't believe he'll be in the middleweight top 10 at the end of the year. But again, it depends on if he fights here. So we'll see what happens, but that's it. That's what I got. That's my 2023 top 10 on my number 6 middleweight in the world right now, the undefeated WBC middleweight champion, Jermall Charlo. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.